Hello, learning coaches. Welcome back to Utah Virtual Academy. We're so excited to have you with us again for the 2019-2020 school year. We know that you already have a lot of experience being a learning coach at Utah Virtual Academy. So we don't have the expectation for you to do the same videos and trainings as our new families that are starting this year. We have a couple simple things that we'll go over in this video, mainly news and updates and changes to UTVA, and then the other resources you'll see on your Learning Coach University page will be to help you learn a few things, like maybe you have a student who has been in the elementary school before and they're moving up to the middle school. So you'll want to do the tutorial on the middle school platform and different things like that. So please look through, watch everything that's marked required or is applicable to you, and it will not take you very much time. It's simple and short because we know you already have so much UTVA knowledge. In this quick video, we will cover the UTVA K-12 theme of the year, changes to attendance, Zoom, school communication, the UTVA Parent Advisory Committee, and the Returning Strong checklist. K-12 has chosen a theme for all of the K-12 schools across the nation this year. That theme is Ready, Set, Grow. It's a focus on 1 year's growth for every student. We understand that every student is different. They learn differently, they have different strengths, they're in different places. And so we know that learning and growth for each student will be different throughout the year. And we really want to focus on that. We want you to be able to learn how to help best support them and help communicate to us how we can teach them and support them in their year's growth. We know that that will look different for every student, and we're excited to watch them grow in all the ways that they can this year. The UTVA attendance policy. Attendance is a requirement at UTVA. Please go to the attendance page of our website at utahvirtualacademy.org/attendance to review how to enter that, what the expectations are, and how to excuse an absence. We recommend bookmarking this page because it's a great resource for you, and every time that your student is sick or you have any reason that they need to be excused, this will have the link of how to excuse that absence, and it's a great page for you to have access to. The biggest change we want you to know this year is that if your student is just logging in or just doing a little bit of homework, but they aren't attending the live classes, their teachers notice and our truancy interventionist could become involved. Your student could be placed on an attendance plan. There are special circumstances, but this is a live public charter school. We can better know how to help each individual student grow best when they are attending the live classes. So they need to be there in the classes. Using Zoom at UTVA. Some grades piloted using Zoom for all the live classes last year. The elementary and middle schools are making this transition for all grades this year. High school will be using it more, and all teachers will be using Zoom for meetings and help sessions and in other ways to best benefit your students. Please be sure to have an appropriate workspace set up for your student with a blank wall or curtain behind them to eliminate distractions and make it a great learning environment for everybody. It is very important to us that we are able to communicate with you and that you know how to reach us so that we can work together in supporting your student in their year of growth. There are lots of ways that we want to be able to communicate with you. We can use phone, email, text, Zoom for one-on-one meetings. So please let your homeroom teacher or mentor know what your preferred method of contact is so that they reach out to you in that way. If you've had any changes in your contact information, please let us know so we can update that. Another way that we want to keep you informed is through the school website. UtahVirtualAcademy.org is where we are now keeping everything, both the K-8 and high school pages. And we've worked really hard to bring everything into this one spot so that there are not multiple websites that you need to remember or bookmark. So please go check that out, look through it, see all that it has to offer, and become familiar with the school website. We will be updating it throughout the year. There's a blog there with things going on. And one of the big changes we'll be making is that the school newsletter will be on the blog. And so it will always be in the same place on the school website, and you'll be able to access the previous pages as well. Another form of contact we have is the school app. If you don't already have the Flyer School app, you can download it by searching for Flyer School in the App Store and then searching for Utah Virtual Academy and adding that as your school. Events, messages, and more will be found here. And if you opt into your teachers groups, they will be able to communicate things out to you through this app as well. And the final thing that we're really excited about is the optional family directory. We know that many of you have asked for ways to be able to contact those at UTVA that are close to you or see what other students are in your area. And so we are providing an optional family directory. It is a Google form you can fill out with a few simple things: the LC name, LC email, the county you live in, and ages and interests of your students. And then you'll be able to see other families who have students near you or with similar interests. You can use this to reach out to those learning coaches and set up things like study groups or play groups or whatever you feel is best. These events will not be school sponsored, but are a way for you to connect to other families involved in UTVA if you are interested. If you don't have an interest in being on here, you do not need to fill out this form. This will come out to you in an email soon and will be on our school website as well. Did you know that our school has a parent advisory committee? We invite you to be a part of it and become involved in all of the things that are being planned at our school. We meet once a month virtually, so it's easy for you to be a part of. It's not a huge time commitment. And this year we will have 3 subcommittees from our parent advisory committee. We'll have events, fundraising, and community outreach. If you are interested in helping grow our school and helping make all of the fun things happen, please reach out to us. An email will be sent with a survey. If you are interested, please fill that out and we will contact you with more information. The Returning Strong checklist. We've created a simple, short checklist for you to ensure that you have everything ready to go on August 15th when school starts. Your mentor or homeroom teacher should send you a version of this, but you can also find it at the school website at utahvirtualacademy.org/returningstrong. It includes making sure you can access your accounts, remember your passwords, that you've completed LCU, which you're doing right now, that you've checked on your materials, filled out any forms, reviewed the handbooks, that you have all the right software and everything set up, and that you have set up a meeting or have talked to your mentor or homeroom teacher. A quick reminder of the daily expectations for learning coaches. Please make sure you're tracking and logging attendance. Most learning coaches I've talked to recommend printing off the schedule for the week or even daily and checking those things off. You can write down how much time your students spend on that, or as they're older, they can write that down to make it easy for you to log attendance because we are not able to see everything that they do for school, so we need your help with that. And please be sure you're checking email and other school communications. For the younger grades for elementary school, that you're marking off lessons, especially the ones that are done offline, and then that you're doing anything that you can to support student learning. The daily expectations for students. Make sure that they are logging in with their student username and password. If they're using yours by any chance, it will not register that they logged in for that day. They need to be attending and participating in Class Connect sessions at designated class times, completing daily assignments and lessons, communicating with teachers, and the high school students need to log into each course daily. So they should be clicking on those. If they have math, science, and English, they need to click on each of those every day and make sure that they have everything current there. Thank you so much for taking the time to complete Learning Coach University and for all that you do to support your students. If you have any questions, please reach out to me or to your mentor or homeroom teacher at any time.